excited to move with you today. Our theme for today's workout is circles. So anytime anything is circling or spinning, you have to think the most still, quiet, centered place is in the very center, which would apply to our cue of hugging towards the midline. So I'm really excited that we're going to start incorporating some spirals and some circles into our Pilates variations today, but it's also actually going to help us when we're hugging in towards the midline, going up and over. So you're going to see some hip circles today, some corkscrew, and I hope that these cues kind of help you get really more centered and connect. So start lying down on your back here. Reach your arms really long, and literally the first circle that you're going to be doing is this spiral and this wrap of your legs out of the hip socket. Curl the head, neck, and shoulders up and start pumping these arms as you inhale. And exhale. Now think of lengthening your legs so much out of those hips. And now you're going to start a circle to the right and up. And then you're going to circle to the left and up. So make your circles about the size of a dinner plate. Let's do one more to each side. Keep going. This is also a huge neuro strengthener. Oh, one more to each side because it feels so good. And last one. And rest to lower. Good. Okay, you guys. For our full roll up, turn right around. If you have a foot strap, go ahead and use it. If you don't, that's okay. You can also put your feet inside a magic circle, pressing out. So for your roll up, I want you to start upright here. And you're going to spiral or circle your ribs and start to curl back. As you scoop those abs in, lie all the way back down. Spiral, keep it moving up and over towards the left. If you don't have a strap, that's okay. Just soften your knees a little bit. Come through the center and rolling up. Good. Circle and spiral to the left as you start to curl back, getting that length, scooping the waist in. You have to really deepen into those abdominals to support the back. And up, we're going to do one more to each side. And you're going to curl back. Try to relax your glute muscles to deepen into those lower abdominals even more. Over towards the left as you wrap those ribs around to spiral for the roll up. And up. Last one to the left side. So you're folding over your left thigh, curling right back, finding that spiral shape. If it's available to you and you can bring your legs together, go for it. And come right back up. Come back to the center now. Extend the arms forward and then curl right back. And then try to peel up for symmetry. And it actually feels like very like easy. It's just flowing easily after having to really work through that spiral. Last one. And rest. Bend your right knee in towards your chest. Limber this leg right up. And flex. And point. And flex. Reach this hand to the outside of the leg. And just feel like your hip is anchored. Come back to the center. Anchor the hips. Press your head back. Circle around and up. If you still have the strap, pull on this leg to get that length. If not, work the thigh to push down. Press your head back. Last two. And last one. Change legs. Okay, let's limber up the left. You can flex or point or just do a pointed foot. It's your choice. You know your body, so make whatever choices you need for it. And reach this across. Think of pulling the belly button back. Good. Start your circles across to the right and up. So you're going clockwise. Press your head back. Elongate the neck. And now reverse. And do 5 in each direction. Press those arms back. Widen the collarbones. And change. Stretch these arms up. Peel up as you reach. Okay, guys. Let's go ahead from here. We're going to roll like a ball. So let's just do one rolling like a ball. And then we're going to play with this variation. So you're going to roll back and roll on up. Now, I want you to actually try to roll back And maybe just do a quarter turn to the right side. So it means the whole right side of the abdominals are gonna have to activate a little bit harder than the left side. And you're gonna roll back and up. Good. Now you're gonna have to go back through the center. Left side's gonna have to work. And up. Good. Circle your rolling like a ball to the left and back. Try to really refrain from using your head to tip you off your center. And left and up. Good. 2 more in the center for symmetry. Last one. Curl right back. Stretch this left leg out. Pull. Single leg stretch. And pull. And pull. Relax your shoulders. Last 2. And last one. Bend both knees in as you sink the belly back and stretch to get longer. And exhale so the arms are circling. And reach. It's like you're pressing your arms through water as you hug those inner thighs closer together. So you're reaching, arms and chest are expanding, but you're still hugging towards the midline at the same time. 2 more. And last one. Extend the legs up and scissors. Pull, pull, and pull, pull. Now I'm gonna flex my feet because my calves are super, super tight and I wanna take advantage of the stretch because it just feels super good. Last one. Bring your legs together, hands go behind your head. Now match the pressure of your hands into your head. And I want you to inhale to lower your legs, exhale to lift and get longer and taller. Inhale to lower, and then exhale, lift, lift, lift. Inhale, use your breath, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale as you sink those abs down. Last one, and up, bend the knees in, crisscross. You're not just crisscrossing, you're kind of making like an arc, up and over to the other side. So it's a half circle, and up and over. And you're still hugging in towards the midline, even though your legs are reaching apart, because you're anchoring. This whole opposite side of my body is still connected towards the mat. And reach, and now it's like this side that's pressing down to anchor. And reach, and last one to the left, and in. Rock right up, you guys. Stretch your legs out. Spine stretch forward. So inhale, get taller, and literally think scooping in. When I do my scoop, I'm thinking of like half circle this way. And I reach, 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 pushing through those heels. Plug those shoulder blades back, rolling on up. And then I reach, pressing through those heels. I'm thinking of lifting my seat up. And I roll up, one last one. And I'm gonna reach, reach, reach. And come up. Now from here, I'm gonna curl and circle behind my sit bones. I'm gonna point my toes, float my legs up. So maybe your legs are bent, maybe they're straight. It's entirely your choice, but relax those shoulders. And now, as you roll back, try to be the most balanced circle you can find. So a circle, I love like circles because there's no beginning and there's no ending. Reach. So as I'm moving, especially in my overheads work, which can be really challenging for me, I visualize the energy of a circle. Reach your legs together, curl all the way back. Now press your palms down, or reach them back into the vertical poles if you are at a tower or in a studio. If you're at home, press them down. Do not grab the chair legs of the couch or the love seat or any furniture. Legs are gonna be up and you're hugging them in, right? So think of this wrap behind your seat and corkscrew the legs to the right, around and up. Now to get this freedom of the circle, go to the left. You have to really press into those abs. Down. I literally think of my navel. I'm not even doing the hip lift. Pressing in towards the mat. Don't even worry about the hip lift right now. Last one. Press your head back and up. Good. Reach these legs long. Reach your arms here to curl up and reach. Separate those feet, open, wrap the ribs. We got another half circle. And reach, anchoring the hips. Keep lifting that back arm up and up spiral, wrap, wrap, wrap. And then reach. And up spiral. And pull the waist back. And up. Last one to the left. And up. Point the toes. Reach your arms forward. Curl back. Scooping those abs in. Keep deepening into the waist. And lower. And lower. And lower. One bone at a time. And rest. Okay, you guys. Flip over onto your abdominals for your swan. If your back is tight, separate your legs. Otherwise, try to hug those legs together. And we're actually going to incorporate in our swan prep a small little circle. So, curling the tailbone under from your thud. You press here. Layer your hands here and rest the forehead. And now you're going to lift. Press those legs down, push down from your thud, and lower. Think of your belly button pulling up towards your spine, and you're opening your chest, and lift. And lower. You should feel a ton of inner thigh work trying to keep those legs together. Now from here, I'm actually gonna lift, right? I'm pretending like I'm stuck between two panes of glass, and I'm gonna side bend. Now my hips aren't moving, it's just my ribs. And I lift another inch as I arc over towards the left side. And I come back to the center, and I lower. Whew, it's a lot of work. But I'm not doing it from my lower back. I'm literally pulling from my abs, pushing my legs down. I feel a lot of work in my seat and my side body of my floating ribs that move. So lift up to this side. Spiral like a windshield wiper to the left. Lift another inch, arc up. Keep your shoulders down, over towards that right side. Come back to the center and left. One more each side. Lift up, over to the right and up. Arc, shoulders down. Over to left and center. And center, over towards the left. Last one, shoulders down, arc from the belly. Lift, press those legs down, over towards the right and center. Good work. Curl your toes under. Sit back into a rest pose. And float back down for your single leg stretch. So, as you press down and you're opening the chest, try not to sink here. As I visualize this shape, I think of a circle like a bike tire. So if I'm here, that means the bottom of my bike tire that's resting on the concrete has gotten flat, and I want that to be firm so I can ride my bike. So I'm gonna press in and I'm opening my chest. So I'm working from my thigh to pull my abs in, slightly lift the hips up. I'm really pushing into the floor, and now I kick, and I lengthen. So I just have a visual of matching the energy as I'm pressing in towards the mat for that single leg stretch. And it's like my heart and my chest are trying to pull forward as if they were going to try to arc up, but I'm still supporting the waist. I'm not losing it. So it's literally a connection from my thigh right here to the top of my head. Last one. Take a rest. Curl those toes under. Let's create some space. So we're going to thigh stretch. Kneel on your knees. Put your hips forward, right over the thighs here. Stretch your arms up, you guys. Press your heels together. And you're reaching long and out. So you're opening up the legs. We got more space for more circles later. And lift to come right back up. And again, we're going to reach. And we're going to lift to get longer. Last one. Keep those heels glued together. And you're going to reach. Keep scooping those abs in and lift to come up. Stretch those legs straight out in front for your neck pull. So if you have a strap, go ahead and use it. I'm going to use mine. It's going to look kind of similar to our roll-up because our hands were behind our head when we started. Your feet are going to be together. So you're creating more space in the neck, right? Because we're going to need that space to create circles and shapes for our overhead. And I'm going to hinge back for this variation. I curl to roll back So if you're doing this without the strap, it's okay. It's just gonna be more of an abdominal workout and a little less like traction. So your traction might be at the bottom. Push those heels away, scoop those abs in, relax those shoulders down, fold forward. Hug your elbows forward if you need to, just to get that articulation in the space. And roll up. Let's do one more. Hinge back, draw those abs in and up. This is like your straight back on your reformer. Curl back. And lengthen. Inhale, use your breath, get longer, scoop in. So literally your scoop is like in and then scooping to lengthen the head and neck. And reach. And forward. To roll. Awesome. Okay. Lie right down on your back. Well, actually, before we do that, we're gonna circle into our transition for our high scissors. So you guys have done your rolling like a ball, right? So what if we did our rolling like a ball and we catch our hips at the back? So our hands are literally here, kind of just resting like a little kickstand for our high bicycles, right? So if we parked our bike, we'd have a kickstand. Now we got a kickstand using our hands. Roll back, kickstand. Stretch the legs up as you scoop those abs in, right? Now stretch those toes and then reach. High scissors first. Whoa. Press your head back, widen your collarbones. And then you're gonna try to bicycle. And reach. Oh, I feel a lot of thought work. My thumbs are gonna be in line with my fingers. And I'm widening my collarbones. Reaching down and come back over. I'm gonna roll down like this. Oh, and rest. For me, literally, I am like hugging in towards the midline as much as I can to really get that scoop, to try to lift away from my fingers. When you've got really hypermobile joints, it feels like everything wants to sink down, but that's okay. You're making like baby steps by engaging the thud. Grab a sip of your water if you need it. We're gonna do some spine twist. Legs are stretched out here. Hug these inner thighs together. So this linear. Press the heels of your hands together. Now circle ribs, or spiral and reach, reach, reach. So a circle and a spiral, it's like continuous motion. And come back. And again, reach, reach, reach. Pull the belly in, get longer and taller. So you gotta have space in order to have room to circle, right? You can't do a spiral or a circle if everything is compressed, because then it strains the joints. So in order to spiral, you have to have space. You work like space all the time in the joints, right? And excellent. Stretch your arms forward. Start to curl, rounding back one bone at a time to lie all the way back down. Okay, you guys are gonna jackknife. So if you have the tower, grab the vertical pulls. If you don't, press the palms in. Start with your legs stretching up towards the ceiling. Spiral. Lift the toes up and lift up to this like 45-degree angle. So I'm kind of hovering here. I'm thinking of opening up my thoracic. Lift, and then I'm gonna flex my feet as I roll down to push my head back. And from here, lift over. Candlestick, get longer. Flex your feet. Push those heels away. Reach, reach, reach. And lower. One more. Scoop. Reach from your thud. Flex those feet. Roll all the way down. And lower. Flip over onto your side for our side kick series. Bring your toes forward to lengthen and take any pressure off your back. Kick the leg forward. Pull the waist in as you go to the back. And reach forward. And press back here. And reach. And press back. And 3 more. So we'll do like 8 on each side. 2. And last 1. Come right back towards the center. Continue spiraling. Circle for 8. And 7. You're trying to smooth out your circle as much as you can. 6. 5. 4. Work the midline. 3, 2, and 1. Even though this is pressing away, inner thighs are still hugging as they pass through that Pilates V. Circle to the back for 8, 7, 6, 5, feel the thought region circling evenly. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees into a tabletop position or like a chair. Flex your top foot and press up. Now resist to lower. And literally use your hand to provide a little resistance. Up and lower. And you're pressing up, working the outer hips. We're gonna use them in our hip circles. And up, point the toe. Rotate the thigh bone in. Come through parallel, rotate it out. That range of motion is gonna be different. My hips still stay where they are. I'm just moving my thigh bone inside the hip socket. And then I rotate out. And this rotates in. And I rotate out, trying to find an even range. So if I had like a little red dot on my knee, actually that stays right where it is here. And then it rotates out. And then I'm gonna rotate in. I'm putting my fingers right where my thought is. I'm gonna press up and in and up and up. Reach. So I'm connecting to that part of my thought to help support my legs when I'm in my hip circles so my legs can flow freely. 4 more. 3, 2, last 1. Come back to parallel. I'm gonna bicycle my leg as I reach it forward. I'm gonna reach back, bend this heel in towards my seat, pull in as I elongate my waist, and extend, reach back, in, and up, reverse it, go to the back. So we'll just do 2 in each direction. And up, bending in. You're gonna feel that seat working. And up, come right back in. Let's change sides, you guys. Bring those toes forward, lengthen here. Start your hips forward to the front. 8, pull the belly in. And 7, get a little taller. And 6, I have to remind myself of that scoop. 5, now my bottom leg is pushing down in towards the floor. 3 more. 2, and last 1. I'm coming back. I'm still spiraling this leg out for 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3. Pull the waist in. 2, and 1. Reverse for 8. Oh my God, I'm trying to keep those shoulders still. They're rocking and rolling a little bit. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees in, parallel shape. Flex this top foot, push up like you're pushing through water. And lower, and lift. Use the arms so you're like resisting here. 3 more. 2. Last 1, point the toe. Rotate the thigh bone in. Rotate out to diamond shape. You'll definitely feel too if you've got one side that's your dominant side. And in. Oh. Last 1 here. Now press into your thought. Push up an inch and down and up. Keep pulling the waist in. 3 more. 2. Last 1. And come in. Bicycle 2 to the front. Reach, reach, reach. Get longer. Open up this space. Bend in. Extend. Big circles. Big as you can make it. Now go to the back. Reverse. Reach back. Pull to get longer. Sweep. And last 1, reach on back, pull the belly in, and sweep. Awesome. Flip right over onto your back. Cross your right ankle over your thigh. Give yourself a little figure 4 stretch to stretch the hips. Breathe. So anchor the hips down. You can think of anchoring the hips down and keeping this length in your waist in your hip circles. And change. So our next move is our teaser. And we'll do 3 teaser, then we're gonna move to those hip circles. So if at this point your hips are talking to you, you can diamond shape your legs and you'll still feel this connection and freedom of moving from the outer hips. So it's your choice. Extend up, let's start with your teasers. You peel up to reach. Get those legs really long, long, long. Your choice is diamond shape and you're still matching the energy, hugging in. Or straight, and then curl all the way back to lower. And then peeling up, keep reaching as you scoop Scoop in and up, hold, and then resist, treating your pelvis like a wheel. Last one. You're gonna stay up there. Keep spiraling your legs out of the hip sockets. Good. Reach your arms up to the back. You can also float down to your forearms. I want you to widen those collarbones. Now lift, circle, and up. Hip circle to the left. Whew. Pull the belly in. And last one, hug those legs together for the circle. Reach the arms forward, curl all the way back. Flip right over onto your abs. You guys, let's go for a swim. Stretch these legs right out. Stretch your arms right out and flutter. For 10 and 9, relax your shoulders. 8, 7, 6, try to keep hugging in towards the midline. 5, pretend like there's a vice here on your hips. 4, 3, keep them really still. 2, and 1. Curl those toes under, sit back. And come up, let's sit right here for your kneeling mermaid. Reach up and over to lengthen. Get a little longer and taller. Keep reaching, keep reaching, keep reaching. And lift to come up. Change sides. Get one on each side. Reach up. Flow as you go over. Keep getting longer. So it's like you're trying to complete that half circle or that half arc. And up, turn right around for your seal. Place the hands in that prayer position. Grab the outside part of your ankles. Get ready to circle. So outer hips are gonna move. 1, 2, 3. Scoop, stand on your shoulder blades. And up. Feel the opposing energy. So there's a connection from your heels to your hips, to your head. And it's literally if you were rolling inside like a band or a hula hoop or a bubble, you still gotta maintain the shape. And last one, and up, and stand right up. Whoops, bumped into my breathing bar. Okay, you guys, so you're gonna stand up here. Heels are gonna be together, toes are gonna be apart. I want you to find this, and you're gonna lift, hold it. Pull the waist in, resist to lower, and again, lift and lower. You can rest your hands at your side, place them gently here on a piece of furniture or out to the side. But I want you to find this spiral and this lift. Lifting up. Peel all the way forward as you reach. You're in this half circle. Walk the hands out to that plank push-up position. I have to move my feet back. Here, you can be on your wrists or the palms or lower down to the forearms, and you're gonna bend and extend. I'm pressing into the floor, and I'm also pressing outside to side. 3 more. 2, keep hugging in towards the midline. Last 1. Float down to your knees, sit right back. Walk your hands over to the right side to stretch. Walk your hands over towards the left to stretch. Come back to the center. Roll up as you clasp the hands behind you. And rest. Great workout, you guys. I loved moving with you. Thanks so much for circling with me today. I can't wait to move with you again.